Hey, good morning, it's Warren from the ICA. Freezing cold morning here in Australia, so I thought, what shall I do? Shall I go and walk the dog, or shall I sit down and make another freebie tip and trick? So, a bit cold, so the latter has won. With Resolve 8, you now have the ability to have a multi-layered timeline. So in my media pool, I've dragged in this R3D shot. Big thanks to the guys at DFT in Germany for supplying this R3D shot, and I've also dragged in MOV here, and this was originated on the Epic. Big thanks to the guys FX PhD for the use of this shot. So two shots in my media pool. If I go to my conform page, I've created a default here. I then need to create my two levels. So let's add an empty track, because at the moment you will always get the master timeline called your master session here. So to do that, new, call it empty session, and let's call it key test. Okay, automatically opens, it's emptied. Now I want to drag onto the bottom layer my volleyball, so I can just drag that down and put that in there. And then I need to create another track, so this is not another timeline, it's another track. So there, left click, right click on that guy, do a right click and it will say add track. So add track, that's automatically emptied. And there I want to put the green screen shot, drag and pull that down onto the top like so. Now we can see the green is sitting above the beach volleyball. I can see both in there like that. So what I need to do is to be able to combine those two. Let's go to my color page. Now if I click on the lower one, it's going to show the green. Click on the higher one there, it will show my volleyball shot like this. So I can navigate between those two by doing that. So let's go to the green screen shot first. As I always say, always start grading with the talent that is looking at you. No point grading the back of the head. Now to do that, obviously we go down to qualifier, left click, in a highlight. I'm using the wave here. Let's just toggle through my memories and let's find what I'm going to do here and key something. I'll do this reasonably rough like that. Get a reasonable good key on that. Probably bring in a bit of width because that green strong there. Having done that, this is your new feature in V8. Right click, add alpha output. It gives you another box here. Take this guy, your key source out, feed him into this alpha output. Take off highlight. We can see that's sort of keyed, sort of right but wrong. Come down to invert and do that. We now have her keyed over the top of the background, and if we hit play, they're both playing together. Obviously I'm only on my laptop sitting here, so we haven't got much performance, bearing in mind we've got R3Ds and Epics on MOVs, but the good thing about it is I want to grade her, so let's create a new node. Come up the top of the tower on my wave, add serial. Now I'm going to give her a warm feel. So let's just come down here, and to do that I'm just going to add a little bit of warmth in there like that. With her. Now what about if I want to grade them? Let's do that. Come to that one, and now I'm just going to add a little bit of saturation into the beach volleyball. So I'm grading the two levels separate to each other like that. I could so render this if I wanted to, but it's great to show clients, yes, this is how things will look or could look. I'm not trying to say I'm going to start doing compositing here in Resolve, but for a really good look, see, and maybe just to render this off to the client, or even send that as a JPEG, grab still of that, send that to the clients, you know, will really make a difference to your relationship with them. If you're giving them images, showing things, going that little bit extra to give them some material. If you like this tutorial, then check out the ICA website. You're obviously looking at the Vimeo page or the YouTube page. We've got classes coming up, and there's also a PhD class that I've produced as well. Enjoy your day. Thanks very much for watching. Bye.